Now, if you watch my content, you probably see that I sign off with a little unicorn character, a little Irish unicorn character. And the reason I do that is to remind me of how unique we all are, how special we all are. You know, as we go through life, we sometimes get kind of grouped into groups and we see yourself as part of a group rather than an individual. We stop losing our individuality. We stop seeing ourselves as someone who can do things. We sometimes bundle ourselves in with our family or our friends or a group, and we can look around at what they're doing. And if they aren't doing things that we would like to do, well, we assume we can't do them. In my own case, no one I knew was writing fiction. And stupidly, I believed that it was something that was beyond me. Because if nobody in my circle, my group, wrote fiction, well, it probably meant I couldn't do it as well too. And that was until I realised and I woke up to the fact that I'm different than everyone else. Just the same as you're different from everyone else too. You have your own skills. You have your own talents. You have your own abilities. You have your own unique life experience. Right now, your life experience is totally unique compared to anyone's in the world. Because of where you were born, the body that you were born into, the parents that you had, the school that you went to, everything made your experience in life totally and absolutely unique. You might feel like you're like everyone else, but you're not. Because if I was to start off telling you my life story from birth to where I am, it would be a different story than from you from birth to where you are. And I want to remind you that not only is your life story unique, but you are different as well too, because you see the world in a different way than I do. You would see a particular piece of sculpture and you would have a completely different thought on it than I would. You might maybe make some connection or remind you of something else, or you could say, well, something that makes me happy or that makes me sad. And that's the way you see it. I could look at that piece of sculpture and I could see it in a different way. So I want you to remember that every time you see the end of my videos, when you see that little unicorn character coming up, it's for you as well, not just for me. It's to remind you that you are unique, you're special. There's something different about you than everyone else in the world. So how about instead of trying to be like everyone else in the world, how about being more you? How about giving us your life experience, your advice, your tips, your tricks? Tell us your humour or whatever you can do to make us aware of how special you are. Show us how special you are, how unique you are. I know it is scary. It's scary to come on here and record content or write your thoughts down in a book or whatever because you feel you're opening yourself up to criticism. But at the end of the day, the more you are you, the happier you're going to be. Because there's nothing more tiring in life than trying to be a version of someone else, to always kind of copy them. And when you find that when you try and copy other people, you'll never be as good as those people. You will be like a carbon copy of the original, which means the quality is never as good, and that person that you're copying is always one step ahead of you because they are following their own life path. You're kind of running after them, trying to do the things that they do, and when you think about it, it's a waste of your life to be a poor version of someone else. The best version you can be today is to be the best version of you. At least when you're being yourself, you will be a 100% genuine version of you. Now, wouldn't that be better than being like a 60 or 70 or 80% version of someone else? So give that some thought today. And as I said, that's why I put the little character up at the end, is to remind you of how special and unique you are. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.